YouTube back again. Another guitar, another video. This time, Ibanez. Always been a fan of Ibanez. Never had a problem with Ibanez. This is my fourth Ibanez I've owned. Um, this is a Korean made, not a Japanese made, but a Korean made RG 470. Okay, moving up the Ibanez line, as you see there, headstock. Okay. Now, for the Ibanez aficionados and people who know Ibanez, the RG 470 has been around for many years, starting within the mid late 80s. They were always, the entry point to starting to get very serious with Ibanez. As of course, their number series go from, et cetera, to, 4, 570, 540, et cetera, blah, 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 all the way up to, damn near 1,000 in the 1,000 series. So, in the 1,000 series, I'm sorry. So basically what you're looking at here is basically their start of a serious competitor, or a serious guitar. When I mean competitor, I mean with other brands and companies doing this type of guitar. Now this is a Korean made series that started between 94 and 99. The differences between the Japanese models that came out before this, because these were mainly made in Japan. Then, like I said, between 94 and 99, the Korean models came out. Then after that, the Korean models were still being sold over in Europe and other areas, but not in the United States. So that was one of the issues they had with this guitar. But production went back to the Korean made, the Japanese models, by the end of 99 into 2000 up to, et cetera. Now, some people say that the Korean models weren't made or weren't as good as the Japanese models. That's true, and then it's not. Okay, it's true in the fact that quality control is the main issue with that argument. Okay, so quality control would be something like line up 10 guitars. In Japan, you probably have 9 out of 10 that are damn near perfect. The Korean models, you may have 6 out of 10 that are perfect. Okay, so I stress this with people who know my videos, SX, et cetera. That's just because a guitar is made in a different area, a different country, et cetera, does not mean that it's not, going to be made as well, et cetera. Hit or miss. Just like buying a car, just like buying anything, basically, it's hit or miss. Quality control cannot always be 100% across the board. So that was the problem with the Korean models. They were just finding certain models that quality control wasn't up to par. So there were a few bad apples. But if you got a good one, you got a good one. That goes with everything, because as far as quality, fit, and finish, if the Japanese models that they're saying are a 10, these were a 9, if you got a really good one, they were 9.5. So just because someone in Korea made it and someone in Japan didn't mean that they did. Because they remember, they had their own strict laws that they went by. If you're going to get a guitar made by someone in a certain country, you want it to be a certain way. And Ibanez always is known for making a really good guitar between their entry level stuff for 150, 200 or whatever, all the way up to their stuff in the thousands. Anyway, I was rambling on. Anyway, getting back to this guitar. Of course, you get the Floyd Rose locking symbol. Now, this is the low so TRS, but low trash, I call it. Most people call it Trend 2 system. Now, this was, some people say you love it or you hate it. Okay, I hate it at first, but I learned to actually, once it's set right, it's just as good as any other one. Okay, licensed by Floyd Rose, etc. Now, condition-wise, there are some pretty good scratches on this thing. I didn't really realize when I got it. I had the guitar, I just basically sat, and I didn't really know it was there. But here she is again. Now this has the infinity pickups. Okay, you got your infinity 1, your infinity 2, and your single pickup in the center, infinity pickup. These were controversial also because the original Japan and the Japan series after went back to the Ibanez power pickups, which some people like better than the Infinity pickups, but The Infinity pickups were just basically made for if you were just playing aggressive music. These were the ones to have. The Japanese models were just as good or even better. Like I said, most people recommend those, but there's a crowd that wants these ones too. So it's all about what you want. Okay. Now these guitars were, like I said, meant to be competitive in the price range that they were in or are in. Looking online, you can find the Japanese models basically go for more. The Korean models go for a little less. You may find the Japanese models probably going for about, I want to say between $250 and $325. With that, with 250 being on the low end, and of course, 325 or more, maybe 350. I've seen there's been people out there with 400 and all that, but for the main part, that's probably the most competitive price. Okay, scarf joint. Nothing out of this world about any Ibanez guitar unless it's really done ornately. The improved pickups, tuners. Yeah, guys, so just like I said, just an Ibanez that I picked up a little time back, a little ways back, and just like I said, I forgot about it. Been meaning to do a video since I got it out about a little month and a half ago, but here we are. Was busy, etc. But New Year coming up, guys. Wish everybody a happy New Year. All right, guys. As always, God bless.